Welcome to the Gabrielle Spencer Power Up Your Abundance podcast. Help us to continue to share the message of abundance with people all over the world by going to uanow.net/unlock for your no-charge abundance MP3.
Hello and welcome. I am so excited that you are here. Thank you for taking the time to join me today. I am really looking forward to helping you to release your biggest abundance blocks. And just so you know, it's generally not what we think, which is kind of cool. I always find it really fun to dig out what that deep issue is that we are unaware of, but we know what the symptom is. So we're going to just get started with the first person who has their hand raised. Hello, this is Gabrielle.
Hello.
Can I get your first name?
Aisha.
Hi, Aisha. So how can I help you?
Yes, I would like to have more abundance in my life, opportunities, health, prosperity. I would like to know how I can realize my blocks, that areas that I need to work on to increase the flow.
All right, so basically for you, you're just saying most things are just not working. Is that what you're feeling?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I do, for my job and stuff, but I would like to have a flow somewhere from another source, or just stop other expenses that keep coming in. So I know that once something gets paid, something else comes in, so I must have some blocks somewhere that keeps restricting me from just having a good flow coming through without obstacles taking my money, or even other outside sources other than my job. I would like to find other opportunities to make more money also, legitimately.
Okay. Legitimately is always a good thing, right?
Yes.
So I'm connected with your higher self, okay, and asking what are the subconscious issues that are causing you to be disconnected from your abundance, because that's what it feels like, that there is a disconnection, and there also isn't a one answer, which tells me that it's more of a disconnection issue than just a belief block at the moment, if that makes sense to you. Okay, so we're going, I know, it's when there isn't a lot of information, which is why you also don't have a lot of information, is because there is a disconnection. And so it's hard to know what you are hearing or feeling, because it's really more influenced by what's going on around you versus what's within you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. So that's what we're going to work on, is helping you to heal what created that disconnection. It'll be something on a spirit level, usually. Okay. All right. So just, if you would, and everybody join with us, because the more of us who do this and add our collective assistance by going into the theta brainwave state, the higher the frequency we can get to and release even more, because we aren't limited by how deep we can go by anything other than our ability to tap into that level, if that everybody thinks about that for a minute. But it's pretty awesome. So I know when we do group work, amazing things happen. So if you would, everyone, close your eyes and roll them up toward your eyebrows. And if it's not comfortable, don't do it. Just close your eyes and go into a meditative state. So you allow your eyelids to flutter. Okay, and so Aisha, we're going to see what it is that your higher self guides me to assist you to release, okay, to find what that is. And that it's actually in between the first and second chakra, looks locked down, actually, like with a padlock even. So let's see, that's in your safety and security and all of those, our base survival needs area. So it's not flowing, and that actually sort of describes adequately what you were describing, right?
Yes.
So your base needs are just being met and you're scraping by,
Yes.
and what they're showing me would agree that that is the symptom you're definitely feeling. So let's find out what's underneath that so that we can open that padlock and dissolve it, of course. This has actually to do with an inner child issue where you have shut down that inner child aspect and protected. So we're going to work on that for a minute. And so for everybody who is listening to this call later and on the call now, just so you know, everyone receives the healing because everyone's higher self is connected. And so be willing and able to receive, right?
Yes.
And now we've just gotten to a place where we're releasing anger that is held in that area. So you should be feeling some release soon as the process is being worked through for you. All right. And now let me ask you a question. Do you feel supported by those around you in your life?
No, not everyone around me, no.
Okay. So on a conscious level, how do you feel about forgiving them for not supporting you?
Okay.
You're willing? Okay, because I've already done the work for forgiving those who are influencing you in a negative way, and it didn't release. So this is where I want you to put your hand over your heart, okay? And I want you to feel just the heat from your hand going into your heart, okay? And we're going to amplify the light coming out through your heart to your hand. So I want you to tell me when you feel a bump where the heat really gets moving. You're going to feel, I want you to feel something. And we'll see if it happens. If not, that's okay. But let's see what happens. Okay, now we're feeding back this love energy to your heart so that you can open and expand your heart. That's how we bring in abundance. Okay. So now how do you feel about those people in your life that are unsupportive? Do you feel a change in energy toward them?
Yes.
How does it feel?
Relieved.
Good. Excellent. All right, sweetheart, you keep that going, all right? You keep that heart and the hand and feel that energy being fed back to your heart so you can work on opening your heart. And if you have my MP3s, keep listening to them, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Oh, hi. Oh, my gosh. This is Esther.
How can I help you, Esther?
I have been having major problem with abundance. I've been able to manifest other things, but like money seems to be the one thing that I just have not been able to manifest or attract with ease. Even when, opportunities beyond my job, I still somehow manage to sabotage that or not receive it. So I would like a little bit of support with that.
Okay, Esther. Let's see what we got for you. If I had to describe what I'm seeing, which is always a challenge because I see it so much better than how I can describe it, but it would be as if you had a steel plate that runs across your shoulders and obviously holds you down, but it's really heavy in addition to holding you down. So we're going to work to release that and whatever and however it became anchored there. It's like an anchor, but not an anchor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Are your shoulders, do they hurt a lot?
Yes, all the time. All the time.
Hopefully we'll be able to get you some relief, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so give us just a minute. Let's see what we can do here for you. All right, so the first conscious thing we're going to talk about here really quick is that you're willing and able to receive healing. Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, so energetically now we're going to release the resistance to receiving. And in this case, it's receiving healing. And now we're feeling that move so that we can get to this anchor across your shoulders thing to release the, I want to say debt. It's a karmic debt and it's other debt that is what makes up this across your shoulders. So we're working to release that for you, to do a general cleanup. So are you doing meditation of any kind?
Yes, I do, every day.
All right. You must have some of my MP3s.
I have your free gift.
Okay. So do you have the forgiveness one?
No, I do not have that one.
That one is on my main homepage, GabrielleSpencer.com. So everyone go out there. That one I recommend the most because it will release things the fastest for everyone. It's called Prosperity Through Forgiveness, and it's on the very top header. So all you have to do is look for the green button and go ahead and grab that and listen over and over. You don't have to listen to the words even, although there is healing that's delivered through my voice. But do definitely the part where, you know, we're connecting and doing the healing like we are right now to help the energy move for you, because there is a super lot of stagnant energy and it's really heavy. So that's why things are not exactly going the way that you want, because you're, you know, if I had to give a visual, I would say you are like trying to walk through a tar pit, which is extremely difficult. Would you agree? Pretty sticky,
yeah.
Pretty hard to move. And
Absolutely.
That's how the energy is around you. And so that audio will definitely help you to start moving that so you're not stuck in there anymore. I'm not going to get to that specific issue, but we're going to continue to work on this for just another minute and move out as much as we can. So I want you to definitely go out there. There's another one on that homepage as well underneath that called Letting Go to Be in the Flow, and that will certainly help you and many others as well. An excellent healing MP3. All right, so we've gotten this seal thing to crack. That's positive. So now we're looking for it to just fall off. So give it another second. All right, sweetie. I hope that you feel that and that it's lighter for you. Keep doing the healing work, okay?
I certainly will. Thank you so much for calling on me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Esther. You keep at it. It's going to get easier and now we've opened up energy and we've gotten that off your shoulders, and the next thing you want to deal with is that tar pit, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, sweetheart. You're welcome. Hello. This is Gabrielle. Hello.
Hello. This is Sherry. I haven't spoken to you in a very long time.
Oh, my Sherry. No, we haven't talked in a long time. So tell me, sweetie, how are you and what can I do for you?
I'm doing okay, and I have the same issues like everybody else I think you've been talking to. Your last caller helped me some because I have the shoulder stuff, but I also have been working trying to clear blocks and everything with abundance, and I'm not getting anywhere.
Okay. Let's look in to see what the strongest issue is for you. Get some guidance to help you out with that. Sherry, they're showing me you behind bars, which is not meaning you're going to jail. What it means is that you are stuck in old patterns and reliving your imprisoned in them is the best way to say it, right? So,
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to see why the patterns keep repeating, because it feels like as fast as you think you're pulling them, they come right back, and I think they even come back probably stronger. Is that true?
Well, they keep coming back, and I try to pull them every day, but apparently I'm not getting anywhere.
That's really frustrating, isn't it, Sherry?
Yeah,
all right.
Frustrating.
So you're pulling them, and they're coming right back. So we want to see why that cycle is running to keep you in prison. There has to be a reason, but they're not showing it to me at the moment, so give me just a second to let the energy work and clear out some other energy so we can see clearly why this keeps happening. I mean, I can clearly see you with your hands around the bars. You're totally over it, obviously, right? Who wouldn't be? All right, take a deep breath for me. Are you driving?
Yes.
All right, it's all good. We can still do this while you're driving.
Good.
I'm not going to tell you to close your eyes, obviously, but if everyone else would close your eyes and roll your eyes up to assist the energy, that would be great. Because for this, we want to do definitely a cleanup of the debris. If you can imagine like an old prison, but in front of that gate is a mound of just dust and dirt and debris that's kind of been there because that gate hasn't moved in a really long time, or that prison cell. So we want to move out all of that so we can get to what actually has trapped you in that space and that cycle. Definitely a cycle. Okay, so now the hinges have been taken off the door is the best way I can describe it. So you're not even going out through like a lock. It doesn't have a lock. It's just that the hinge has come undone. So that's good, but it's not all open. So just give it another minute, and we'll see when they tell me that it's clear for you, okay? Undo this cycle and to release yourself from the cycle. And also, I don't like the word deserve because I think it's overused in healing, but for you, it is that you're free of the debt so that you deserve to be free. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just take a deep breath for me. All right. We're just infusing you now with love and light into your heart and out through your heart and all around you. All right. You let me know how that goes, all right?
Thank you
all
so much,
sweetie.
Gabrielle.
You're welcome. Bye, Sherry.
Bye.
Hello, this is Gabrielle.
Hello, this is Julie.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
How are you? Good. Long time no talk.
I know.
But I'm doing really good.
Excellent.
The program's helped me a lot.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. My intuition is so much stronger now, and I feel like the abundance is coming at me, but I feel like I'm not willing to receive it. Is that weird?
Yeah. No, I have a whole program on that. And it's even called that, is being unable to receive abundance in any way. So yes, we want it and we actually repel it because we're unable to receive. So yes, absolutely, that's more than plausible and possible, and it happens all the time. So take a deep breath for me, and if everyone again will help out by closing your eyes and rolling them up, collectively we can do so much. We're going to tap into the higher vibrational energy, and it is in your heart that we're going to be doing the work. I can see there is, I'm going to call it like a bar, but it's a metal bar, but it's not normal looking, so I don't know what it is exactly yet. It's just, when something gets buried over layers of time and how you only see the top piece of it, that's what it looks like. You can only see the top piece. I don't actually see what's underneath. So we're going to do the work to heal the layers and what actually created that to be wedged in your heart. Okay, it's moving. I can feel it actually in my head. So that's interesting. Some deep stuff here. Anything to do with the heart, right? It's deep stuff. And it is, a piece of it is about forgiving yourself, but it's only a piece. It's complicated, right? That's why you haven't been able to pull it. When they get to be really complicated, like it's a whole bunch of major things that happened in the traumatic event. So there are many higher dimensional frequencies that are needed to help you to release it, to forgive yourself, to forgive how it happened. And now this even affects you being able to, your throat chakra, because it actually hurts my throat. So, like I said, this is a really big glitch for you and is definitely keeping you closed or not as open as you could be. So I guess if we were to look at it from where I see the wedge, your bottom quarter of your heart is not connected to the upper portion, so it's not functioning to help you, which can even translate to health issues in your current life, just to remind you that there's a weakness there that needs to be healed. That's how we store things in our current bodies, and it can show itself in various ways, or just a weak heart. I'm starting to feel it finally really dissolving for you. How do you feel?
Yeah, it just shot right up to my head, and it's like getting less and less intense.
Yeah, it's definitely moving. So we're going to let that keep happening. That's going to keep working for you as we go, because it's going to take a little bit longer. Like I said, it's really a huge release for you. So stay on the call, continue to receive energy, and you have my programs, so keep doing them, okay?
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Nice to speak with you, sweetie.
Bye.
Hello, this is Gabrielle.
Hello.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Anita.
Hi, Anita. How can I help you?
I have a lot of debt. I have not been able to pay my property taxes for 4 years. I am at a $10 an hour job, and I have no conscious concept of how I'm going to be able to pay my taxes and all of that. And I have no idea. I've been working on myself, and I don't understand what is blocking me from abundance.
Okay. Well, let's see what the strongest issue is that we can help you to release, okay?
Yes, thank you.
So take a deep breath for me. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here what you show me. I don't know how to describe this exactly, but you're showing me like a skeletal self, and it represents I'm bare bones or picked to the bones. Do either of those resonate with you?
Yes, very much.
Both or one?
Both of them do, actually.
No, that would explain why I hear both then. All right, so I'm going to laugh because I know I said the strongest thing, right? This particular thing it's going to take longer than 30 seconds on a call. So we're going to start the process for you, okay? We're going to start this process of whatever needs doing to help that to be released and healed. And I just want you to keep working with the program or the free MP3s you have of mine, starting with the 2 that are on my main website. If you don't have them both, go out there and get them. It's at GabrielleSpencer.com. It's the Prosperity Through Forgiveness, and the other one is Letting Go to Be in the Flow, okay? And just listen to the healing part over and over to help yourself undo the issues that are keeping you in that state. And we're going to do our best to breathe some life back into your being, okay? Because that's kind of what our issue is here. Your life force is, well, bare bones, right? So there isn't enough life force energy being not only to sustain you, but everything around you. And so we definitely want to help you to get some flesh on those bones, right?
Yeah,
in an energetic way. Yes. All right. So we're going to, everybody just close your eyes and help us to release this and heal this part for you. Give me 1 minute. All right. How do you feel? Do you feel some energy moving?
Oh, yeah, so quite a bit of energy moved.
Okay, where did you feel it?
Kind of all over in my torso somewhere.
Good. Excellent. All right, so that energy will continue to move, and as I said, keep doing as many of the audios as you can.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right, let's take our next caller. All right, this is Gabrielle. How may I help you?
Hello.
Hi, this is Gabrielle. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, hi. My name's Emma. I really wasn't expecting to be picked up. I'm half an hour late on the call.
You're perfect. You're right in line right next. But tell me how I can help you.
I've just been through a very distressing conversation with my son and daughter. They're young adults, well, 28 and 26. I've a lot of overwhelm from my trading, foreign exchange currencies trading, not taking off, relying on a fund that's about to come to me, which just the other day I realized can come to me, my pension fund. And things have been, we do a lot of work on the forgiveness prayers and a lot of other things, but I've only just become familiar with you some weeks ago. So this is my very first call. And this is, if the synchronicity of it, I'm just shocked because not a moment ago I was literally in tears, after doing so much of this work and having a tight grip on the emotions and all of the work that goes with everything. I've spoken to many of the huge life transformation gurus, in the way of Marcy Shimoff, Deborah Poneman, Jack Canfield, and a whole, Marianne Williamson, so many others. But I find myself with you in this moment, in this perfect moment in time, Gabrielle.
It's great fun. Always how synchronicity works, I think. Right? I think that's the adventure of it all, actually. That's what I tell people. Even when I get to tap in, I find it always an adventure to see what I see and hear what I hear. It's pretty cool, I think, instead of even being scary, because it's kind of like, wow, I wonder what's under there. So, and knowing that whatever it is, we'll get to it, right? We'll get to it and we'll get to release it. So your feeling, your issue, you believe, is that things are a little bit tumultuous around you and you want to be able to pull in this money, or is that what you're working on, is pulling in this money that's coming to you? Or I'm not sure exactly what your concern is.
Both. I'm kind of 90% of the way in bringing the money in that's going to be my capital fund for my trading on the foreign exchange markets, which I've trained on.
Okay.
So I'm pretty confident on that score too. But it would have it that our collective ego, the son and daughter and my husband, things are so positive because of a lot of the work that I've been doing via a lot of the other transformation gurus. But I find myself with you right now at this point in time when things have fallen just an hour ago and kind of tried to drag me back into the emotional turmoil.
Yes, of course. All right, so let's tap in here and see what it is that your higher self advises to assist you to bring everything back into equilibrium and into a balanced place so that you can continue your high vibration, and also pulling out the energy of those that are interfering with you staying balanced. So for you, it is just about letting go of the worry and letting go of, I want to say, the attachment, although it's not entirely about attachment. It's sort of being an island but not being an island. And so, yes, as you're dabbling with all these other things around, it's just honing your own power and ability, but also not necessarily using it to assist others. Does that make sense? It means don't send your energy out there except for things that have to do with what you're working on that are just like for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does make absolute sense.
Okay. So we're going to draw back those tentacles for you that bring all the things that you have out there. I mean, even worrying about your children. And instead, we're going to send from your heart. We're going to send that golden white light that we bring in from higher source, and we're going to beam that to their hearts. Okay, so you're going to be sending them the love and light and support of God and the universe in order to assist them for their highest and best, without any of your thoughts about it. And that's the purity of sending light from your heart to their heart. It's just that prayer every day and everything, to your husband, everybody. That's what we do. Even in the work that we're doing, it isn't so much what I want for you, it's what your higher self wants for you, right? So it's the same idea for anything that you send your energy out for. And this is for everybody and every parent. I assure you that I get it as I have children, and something that I have to remind myself of and my clients all the time is you can't want healing or anything for somebody more than they want it for themselves. And our best effort is to anything, as you know, is just to send that pure love and light from your heart to whatever the issue is, even about the money coming in and to your family and your situation. Just keep sending the light to it without but I want this to happen and I want that to happen and this has to come in this form. Because when we open it up that way, so much more comes to us from the universe. In fact, things we haven't even thought of that come into fruition, and you're like, holy cow, I never even thought of that, and that is so much better than what I did think of, right?
Okay,
so
yeah.
That's what we want. It's letting go of the control of the thought of how everything comes together, right? And what needs to happen next, like it doesn't have to that next thing, there might be something else that's better that can happen next. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes absolute sense. I understand.
Terrific. All right. So we're going to just do this for everybody because trust me, this is why the free MP3 on my home site is letting go to be in the flow, because that is when we bring in more opportunities and more potentials, and just everything is raised a higher octave when we are able to let the mind release how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, what it looks like, and all those other, things that we put around it, because those are limiting, right? It limits the universe and how it will deliver, and when it does deliver, we don't recognize it because it doesn't match what we had in our head. Yes? Right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I know this is big it's just how our society works, and we're trained to do it this way. But now we're going to release the need to do it this way. And not just the need, but just the proclivity to do it this way. Does that make sense? Because you're doing great. All of your energy work you've been doing, it shows that you've been doing it. And that's really super. So now you're, right, I know. Isn't that a nice thing to hear? It's a nice thing to be able to say. You're welcome. So now it's just allowing that mind piece to chill out. Just let it go. It's all in hand, as you know. Now do a little less thinking about it. Okay?
All right. Okay.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you for being on the show, and I appreciate you calling in and raising your hand.
Bless you a millionfold. Thank you so much.
And with that, I will sign off for tonight. I hope to see you all again next week. And if you wish to work with me privately or speak with me about how to help you the best, you can go to uanow.net/apply and contact me that way, or by hitting the reply on your email you received to come on this call. And I'll be happy to talk to you. Thank you so very much. I love you and send you so much love, light, and abundance. Namaste.